Hey.
Yo, what's up, man?
Chillin'. Just going through the shade, or Castle Soul. Yeah. Just thinking about Shaded Castle.
Which one is the Shady Castle?
That's the poison one, when I first jumped on yesterday. Remember you asked me where I was?
Word.
You fight the Elmer of the Briar. Good old Elmer. Oh man. Good old fucking Looney Tunes.
Mm-hmm. Tree on fire. I need to listen to the lore of this fucking game because I have no clue what the fuck is going on.
Essentially it's like you haven't destroyed the Erd tree yet, but kind of you're about I don't know, depending on your decision, right? Because essentially all that's really happened is you burned away like the thorns. Now obviously that like changes. It seems like the outer coating of the Erd tree is pretty fucked up, and it's like raining cinders down on everybody. But I don't think at that point like you've fucked everything up beyond repair. You know what I mean? Everybody seems to freak out. The only one that I really like spoke to about it was like, I think her name's Rodrika, the spirit tuning lady. Yeah, if you go back, to Roundtable Hole after you've done that, there's like a whole bunch of dialogue that you can get on like whether they should leave or whether they're staying and stuff. I kind of thought it was going to be like something more to it, and I mean it's possible that there is. I just didn't continue it. I don't know. But it's like you go back and forth with them for a little while, and then they're just like, yeah, we're gonna chill.
So, I just whooped the dude. Alright. And I'm thinking it was the guy that used to be in the round table hole. That was, had all the information about everybody.
Oh yeah, Sir Gidofnir, the all-knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's a bitch, eh?
Yeah. I could have swore I put this out on the floor on my thing. I don't know if I'm fighting entry. So I think I missed something in the dragon place.
Oh, you probably missed a lot.
Yeah. The only person I thought in there was the beast man. I didn't fight, like a giant dragon.
Yeah. Well, I told you the giant dragon is hidden, right?
Oh, it's a hidden fight. Yeah.
Remember I was going on about the hill, and you go up and there's a bunch of guys and the floor is water. You go in the building. That was your point to go and turn around and fight the dragon guy. I mean, he still should be there. I mean, I would have Googled it and done that before you fought the dragon guy. Because like I'm not like making it up. There's 100% a Dragon Lord boss in that area.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
What you get from that dude? What's his name? Dragon Lord.
It's like Placidu. If you just Googled Archdragon Faroub, you would find it. There's only one of them.
Arch Dragon from Moon.
Some shit like that. Like Dragon Lord, I think is actually what he's called. Dragon Lord Plax. It's a weird name. Placidu is how I pronounce it, but it's like
Platinum.
Placadu, Placidu, like X, Daux, some shit like that.
Yeah. Platinum. Oh, I think I did fight this
I'm
dude.
getting married really
Hold on,
soon,
let me see
and
what
I feel that post-wedding stuff preparations for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would know it if you did.
See, yeah, I did this for him. I went here and I was like, oh, there's nothing here.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
you were
lay
supposed to
down.
lay down.
Yeah.
I didn't get the prompt. Oh, I did. I just didn't pay attention. I remember going down there and it was like, that ain't shit down.
Fuck. E.
Let me see. Was it a Great Bridge? Rain Chapel Road. But the Beast Man was like the main boss of there.
Correct. Yeah.
Bro, he was beating me. He beat me like 5 times. I was like, fuck it, let me go upgrade my minute. Upgrade my minute. That was not true. So am I close to the end of this? Oh shit! Damn it! Oh, let's bring the elevator up, bro. The trying to fall in help. Oh man. So am I close to the end now?
Yeah. Yeah. You're pretty close. Now, how much you're leaving on the table? That's a different story.
Yeah, how much just hidden stuff I didn't do.
Yeah. But I'm sure you did a fair amount of it. Probably like a good 75% over, I would think. I mean, a good way you can check to make sure you got all the main bosses is if you check the trophies.
Check the trophy.
Yeah. Because all the bosses that have remembrances have trophies.
Word.
Oh, this fucking piece just... God damn it.
Oh, it's not bad.
Bro, it was like, man, I'm gonna go up and show that tough asshole up on the rampart who's boss. And all my my badass weapons. I lost 200k souls. 200 and something K.
Oh, word.
And then, I don't know, he's killed me like 3 times.
Trophy tracker. Oh, shit. If you have a find trophies, then Progress 54%. Oh, to get platinum, you gotta obtain all trophies, huh?
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about just the boss ones. Like if you, like I think it's like all of the bosses, all of the endings, and then legendary weapons, legendary spells, and legendary talismans. It's actually super easy to get. But I mean, like, say if you don't have all of the legendary talismans, chances are there's an area or there's a boss that you miss. You know, if you don't have all of the things, because they're usually in dungeons. Like, I think only one or two of them I had to go to an area, and it was like after you turn the capital to ash. If you go back to the beginning of the snowfield and you walk back into the capital, there's like a little section of the capital that's sealed off that you can only get to by that way. And you get the essentially the plus tree or tree's favor, because you can get Erdtree's favor +1, +2, and then there's like a third one, a legendary version of it. So that's where you get that. But I mean, a good indication that you're missing stuff is those trophies.
Yeah, it says I don't have 8 of the trophies. It says
Are any of them bosses? I mean, you should be able to go through and see. I'm pretty sure I can even compare my trophies to yours. Yeah, so click on it, and for PlayStation, I don't know, you press like square, and then it reveals it. So like hidden trophy, square. Yeah, see, boom, there's a boss right there. Depending on which one it is, like Mog the Omen or Mog the Bloodlord.
two of them.
Yeah, there's definitely 2 of them. Mog the Omen and Mog the Bloodlord.
The one that was in a dungeon, I beat that one.
So that's the one under the capital. The Omen. I mean, it should say his full name right there. But I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Oh, that's the end.
Damn it, bro.
Age of the Stars.
That was the ending I did last time. That's Roddy's ending.
Crazy flame.
That's the one you get by opening the door at the very bottom of the capital. And then for the Elden Lord ending, you gotta do at least one quest line to get a rune. Well, I'm sure if you just showed up at the end of the game with no rune, they'd probably just let you do it. But I wonder what would happen. You might have to go do a quest line and come back. Bro, knowing them.
Word.
Right, because like pretty... Sorry?
I bet you most of this stuff is in the blood place because I didn't do hardly anything new besides farm.
I mean, what are you doing, bro?
It's dangerous.
Come on.
Each.
How long ago did you go there, though? Like, I'm sure it's not that dangerous now.
Well, why would they go get
oh, at the end with the crow,
mask.
that guy sucks. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. This guy, the bleed build's not even complete.
I mean, I got it now.
Nah.
Go back and finish.
What? Why is this
Oh,
guy
I'm about to go fight him right now.
Okay. I don't know why it wouldn't let me out of that emote. Yeah, that's the dude I was trying to type. But it's weird because I'm from Canada, like Duax, like in French it like comes off as like do. Like it's very weird. So that's why in my head I pronounce it like that. You don't I forgot you don't have that French Canadian.
No.
Not that I do, but
American,
we speak fucking America.
all our words all fucked up.
Yeah, and like even it's weird sometimes, like color we spell different. There's a few words that are like that have like an armor, I think is one of them as well. They're like we do our OU fucked up.
It's probably right. We just America just fucked up. We gotta tell you, bro. We got the same word can mean like 5 different things.
Yeah, well it's like you guys removed the U. You're like, we don't need that fancy U in there. You take that shit out.
Yeah.
Hey, get the fuck out of there.
They're
Come
trying
on.
to be all fancy.
Yeah, and it's like the word is 7 letters when clearly it could be 6 letters. I mean, it makes sense. I'm not gonna argue with the logic. It looks exactly the same.
So to get the platinum in it, you just need to get all the bosses right.
No. So
No?
there's
Okay.
3 trophies that require. This is a super easy platinum. Like the hardest part about the platinum is getting the 3 endings. Like that's it. You got to do 3 playthroughs essentially. But like I've done the 1 and like even right here I'm like I keep having to fight myself to not explore, like, you know what I mean? Because like I keep wanting to like naturally play through the game, which I guess is kind of the right way to do it. I should be just chilling, but I would like to get this done, but like the game speed run is done in 28 minutes, and I actually watched the full 28-minute run. It's crazy. They use these this tactic that they call zips or zoomy, whatever. The community's split, but essentially it's like the guy lowers his resolution, he takes all his clothes off, and it has something to do with blocking with your weapon and like making like jittery movements forward, right? But when I seen the guy doing it, he was like, when he would make the one movement forward, if he didn't get it, he kind of like seemed like he would like move his character a little like 25 degrees, like forward to left, and then he would be back to front, and then he would try again. And I'm telling you, dude, like at the beginning of the game, he essentially goes up to one point and does a zoomy past Stormvale to Liurnia, and then he goes and he uses a teleporter, and then he's somewhere by the belfries. I know he runs up and he gets the imbued sword key from the 4 belfries, and then he teleports to Farum Azula, and usually you just go down, there's 2 beast enemies, and you get a talisman, and it's a dead end. But he uses the zip to just fucking go across this gap, and he's able to then go into Farum Azula, like, super early. But it's weird, he goes and he gets the Grace, and then I want to say he comes back and he does one more thing, because he needs to get a +9 weapon in the run. So he goes and he's picking up stones along the way, I think is like the beginning part of the run, essentially, is like setting up a few things, getting the stones. And then he goes back to Farum Azula, he beats fucking the Beastman, and he does it with the Hoarfrost Stomp post-nerf. And he just like spam, and fucking wrecks him, dude. Like the guy doesn't even turn into Mal. Did you beat him? Did you get to the second phase? I don't want to say anything.
The second phase of who?
The Beastman? Beast Clergy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Turn
yeah,
to like Superman and shit.
yeah, Malekith the Blackblade. Yeah, dude. So you can actually get his armor too.
Yeah, I got it. That's a nice little armor.
Yeah. It's heavy though. That's what. Yeah, it doesn't look like it would be heavy. It's pretty fucking heavy.
I wear heavier armor out there now.
Nice.
I probably should not wear such heavy armor. I don't know what I do.
I mean, I don't think like in the long run, I feel like it's probably better, right? But I don't know. I like to stay at around like a medium equip load,
Yeah, me too.
right? Because I don't know if it's anything like your equip load has anything to do with like say stamina drain or something like that, right? But like it all just, I guess, mainly has to do with the dodge roll. You know what I mean? Like you want to
Yeah.
not be fat rolling. Which is pretty easy to do, right?
Like hit the ground like a sack of bricks.
Oh my god, bro. It sucks, dude, because this guy spawns. Excuse me. One of the enemies that, like, he doesn't have the red eyes like dude, but he's like a dual wielding armor guy, like the ghost armor.
Mm.
So he spawns like the one dude sword and shield, and then the one dude dual wielding, and then he's like in the back buffing him. Which I don't know if you realize, but I'm pretty sure his weapon just drops from him, or maybe it's a remembrance. I don't know, but you can use it to buff. It's like Commander Standard or something like that. I know there was a weapon in Dark Souls 3 that was like that. It was like a pike, but you could raise it up in the air and it would like furl out a flag. And you'd just be like...
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But you can buff yourself and your teammates.
Yeah. So I've seen somebody using that. Yeah, it's actually called the Commander Standard too. So rallying standard, hoist the warbanner aloft to give a rallying command, raises attack power and defense for self and nearby allies.
Alright.
It's weird too, and I have 2 of them already, so I don't think it comes from this guy. I think it comes from the other commander that's in the swamp. I can't remember his name. I think it's like Commander O'Neill or something.
Mm.
Because I did fight that guy on my playthrough, and I haven't killed this guy yet. Is that guy actually ready for me? Oh my god. He's got eyes like a hawk. That up there, I feel like I would die if I take that. Oh. I got these 2 messages that are like racing each other for like the most liked. Like one was 10 and the other one was 9, and then the one just got the 10-10. Yee.
Nice.
It's like, you know, when you're going over the pipes in the subterranean area, where you drop down to go down to the crabs. Like I put a note there saying try down, and it started popping out. Oh. Oh, thank God. If I can get that guy dead, there's a chance. Oh shit. As I say it, I'm about to die. Shit. Dodge, you fool! Oh, he's coming. No, he's not. That's what I thought he was doing. Shit. Fuck. Oh, my man put a bubble on him? Fuck, I'm dead. Okay. Fuck, I should have ate these first. Shit. Bro. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Fuck, I could have just destroyed him during that. I thought he was gonna do some kind of AoE, but he just sat there like an idiot. Okay, okay, maybe. Oh shit. Okay, last Estus. About 35% health to go. Oh, I'm fucked. Yeah, dead. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. I almost just randomly walked off an edge for no reason. Under my own force, I guess. But shit. Oh, that was bad. Dodge, 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 dodge. Man, this guy just has like forever combos.
Who you fighting?
I'm fighting Commander Nile,
Ah, yeah.
but it's like this the summon that he has. It's just an asshole. I got one more. Oh, I didn't even get one more. Fuck. Of course he does that move. Finish it. Okay, good. It takes me like half my Estus just to get through his summons. Fuck this guy, bro. Oh my god. Yo, what the fuck? This guy had like a peg leg or something. Oh, I wonder if I can just hit them all with a like a dragon breath. I feel like he would be susceptible to poison and stuff. Because that way at least, and he's standing there from the beginning. Like the summons take a little bit to spawn in.
Mm-hmm.
So I can pretty much like drain a whole bar on him, which should be enough to get him poisoned, and then that way the whole time I'm fighting the summons, he'll have a lot less health. Although it might push him into his fucking second phase while the summons are up, which would kind of suck.
Or... I did not know all this shit was in like the deep root part.
Bro, those underground areas, like, yeah, some of them continue, have like 3 to 5 like areas in the chain of places.
Holy crap. Anything else thorough?
Oh no, like no matter how thorough you are, like if you just approach something from the wrong angle, like it's possible to completely miss like whatever, right? Like like even in Nokris or Nokrod, the very first one you go to, like when the meteor puts a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole area, and then like I had even gone back there a little bit to get the bow that I had missed, right? But originally I didn't know the jump off from the Grace to go down to like where the Mimic is, right? So there was that I missed, and then the bow, and I was like, okay, I've missed some stuff, I got it, all good. And then later when I'm going through again, I can't remember what it was. There was something that I needed down there, and I go down this little hill, I get onto like a concrete structure. Now I'm making my way down, and there's this whole fucking area with like, there was a boss, there was fucking the legendary item that I needed, and then there was like a weapon. There was like a few things in there that I was like, this is a whole fucking little chunk of an area that I missed. Volcano Manor. I mean, you showed me a part that I hadn't seen, and then I showed you the item that I missed. Right? I knew I missed the item, but then kind of thinking about it and looking and realizing like you walk on those roofs, you can drop down. As soon as I drop down after getting that item, which is a stone sword key by the way, and I drop down and I find that whole cave, right? And the cave had, I think it was called like the Smoldering Shield. And then there was another area when you climb up, you initially encounter a locked door, and you can go either side, right? And one side has a ladder, I think, and then the other side is like an item or something, but it dead ends. I think there's doors on either side. But when I was looking, I went all the way to the side of the right balcony, and I seen an open door and a ledge, and I was like, holy fuck, I don't think I've ever been there, right? I go down, I get up on the roof, climb the ladder, get up on the roof, and then I drop down. You gotta kind of like drop on the door, and then you drop on the ledge, right? It's a long fall. I don't know if you would survive it, but I seen the note on the door, so that's why I landed there. But you go in, there's one of those omen killer guys, the dudes with the big clubs, and then it's like almost like a torture room, right? There's like an item that's in there. I think it was the Albinoric mask or something, but it was so cool. There was like a guillotine and the body on the guillotine, and then the item at the end, and this guy just like chilling in his torture room. I was like, what the fuck? How did I miss this? Alright, so there's all kinds of shit that it's so easy to miss. And they hide stuff so well that it's like super easy to miss them. And like people complaining about oh, no quest log, I keep missing all this stuff and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But you're not meant to find everything on one playthrough, you know what I mean? That's what gives the game replayability and like has you feeling like really surprised when you do find new stuff. Fuck.
Come on.
Oh,
Bro, I just
come
went in this cave and there's fucking crack bear up in this motherfucker.
man.
What? I was behind him. How you hit me? Come on, he should be dead. What? At least I thought she was dead. Man. That crap bear fucking me up.
I want to see a meme of like the bear just like in the cave like doing big ass fucking rails and then like you just kind of knocking at the door and it's like have you heard of Jesus Christ our Lord and Savior? you get like the fucking Mormon dudes in like the white shirt. Like the bear just blah. Dude, have you ever heard of this dude? I think he was called like the Bear Man or I don't know. It was some dude that thought like bears loved him, and he like always went out and like fucking like crazy parts of Alaska and like all these like really like huge bear spots. And he was there with his girlfriend one time, which of course why wouldn't you bring your girl, right? But they're camping, and then all of a sudden he was worried about this one bear, and it was later than they usually stay, so I guess the bears were closer to hibernation, so they're like, I guess, getting desperate at that point. And then all of a sudden the girl wakes up and is like, the fucking bear's killing me, all this shit. And they both end up getting eaten by bears, of course. And like there was a camera there, which there's no footage of it, but there's audio of it. And I can't remember, it was this this like crazy famous like documentary filmmaker. There's like, I think the movie's called The Grizzly Man. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, you can fucking watch a documentary about it. But this guy would like go hang out with like big ass bears. And I'm like, fuck that noise, man.
He's begging to death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like people that own big cats. You know what I mean? Like I could get if you have like a zoo or something like that, but like I remember there was a news like a news story of this fucking, I don't know if it was a tiger or a lion, but it was some type of big cat just chilling in like an apartment in New York City. You know, like what the fuck? And apparently there's like a lot of like big cats in like, I don't know if it's Texas or there's some states that people own big kitties.
Yeah. I think for stuff like that, man, you need to be like living in the country somewhere.
Yeah.
If that bitch get loose, just think of how many people gonna die or get fucked up because you wanna own a tiger.
Yeah. Well, remember I told you about that story about that lady with the chimp? Yeah, right? Like, you look at a chimpanzee and you don't really think like, oh, this thing could potentially be violent, right? But, holy fuck. And there's this other thing, I first heard about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, but it was like this chimpanzee war, where like these two tribes of chimpanzees were like essentially doing like special operations into like the next tribe's land and like stealing like women and like killing the fucking men and shit. Like it was insane. Oh shit. And like they were talking about how they had already started like using tools like fucking spears for like fishing and stuff, like all kinds of weird shit. Like fuck, they're evolving. It's Planet of the Apes coming to us.
Yeah.
but I can't remember exactly the name of that like chimpanzee war, but I'll try to find it out. But it's like it's a like an actual thing that scientists now study. Oh fuck! This guy just one-shot me? No, he didn't. Oh my god, that took so much health. Oh, did I just see 3 of them? Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, oh, oh. I know the move this time. Oh shit. Yeah, I punished him for sure. I'm not gonna let him sit there and... Oh, that always gets me. Fuck, heal, heal. One more, one more. Oh, get fucked, dude. See, that's the kind of feeling that you miss when you're like steamrolling with the summon. Like, it's nice when you need it, right? But I noticed a lot of bosses, like, I'm like going into like random dungeon, I'm over leveled for it, and like, ding ding, I got my mimic out, like, gee. Although, I don't know, I haven't struggled too hard. I think the Deathbird so far has been the hardest. And then, fuck, what was the one before that? Can't remember. But I do know Deathbird has comfortably taken the title.
Deathbird?
Yeah, the one in the mountaintops. I don't know why it was fucking me up. Just, well, it was a lot of like fire on the ground, and then he's got, I don't know, it seems like there's like a phase 1 kind of like big AoE explosion that he does, and then in phase 2 he does that, but it also puts like a star of fire on the ground, and that shit fucking melts you, dude.
Bro, I think I had a harder time. Remember that time me and you beat the Deathbird?
In Caleb?
Yeah.
I think when we were getting
about?
no, I'm talking about it's the same boss, but the one that I'm talking about is in Mountaintop of the Giants.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the one in Mountaintop of the Giants was a little bit easier for me for some reason. I think I had like, I don't know why, but
yeah,
whatever. It took me one chance to beat it, and I beat it pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I had any problem with it on my first playthrough, but
I was on the second playthrough, everything was a little bit harder, right?
Yeah, New Game Plus, it scales each time, going all the way up to New Game Plus 7, I believe. I think it's like 4 times the damage and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, there's some kind of like calculation. I don't know what like New Game Plus 1 is or 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that 4 times could be the New Game Plus 7. I do not know.
Over. Oh, that's a Jeffy Jack from a horsey horse. Hey, there's another turtle. Funny things are everywhere.
Yeah, I want to say there's like 7 of them. And there's more remembrances than that. So it's not like you can dupe every remembrance. And I want to say like, even if you've... Because it was weird, I swear I've gotten both weapons, but then say like Godric's one. That was one of the first ones I duped. So I got the axe and the dragon hand, right? And that one was available to dupe at like every single one I went to. Right now, the ones with the bells are for the demigods, and then the ones without the bells are for, I guess, regular bosses.
Or
So like if you get a great rune from the boss, you can dupe it from the bell ones. But I think like Elmer, let's say, I don't think you get a great rune from Elmer. So he would be something that you could dupe at the non-bell. Yeah, because like sometimes you'll take one down and you know you have remembrances, but you won't be able to interact with it. So the Taker's cameo, it looks like a talisman was the reward for that. Oh, I seen some guy upgrade the dragon slaying, or not the you know the snake slaying spear.
no, wait, say that again.
So you know the big snake boss in Volcano Manor.
Uh-huh.
The weapon that you used to kill him, right? He leveled that
Yeah.
all the way up. I'm fucking slaps.
It
But only,
does?
yeah, only on him, right? So like, I mean, unless you're planning on fighting him a lot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, the completely unupgraded version did just fine for me. Well, that's how I beat it first time. I didn't fucking upgrade at all. Fuck, before I fight this guy though, I want to go talk to Psoriasis. I don't know if she gives anything. When you carry more than 70% of your maximum equip load, your dodge rolling will become slower and clumsier. If you exceed maximum load... She said maximum load. Oh, I don't think I killed the invader upstairs yet either. So did you break the, like, 9,999 health point illusory wall?
Nah, I don't even know where it's at.
Yeah, so when you, okay, so you know Volcano Manor, right? So you spawn in front of Tanith and her Crucible Knight. She gives you the drawing room key. You open that first door on the right, and it's just like a little room with nothing in it. I think there's actually an item in there, actually. But there's an illusory wall on the right side. You go through the illusory wall. Follow that path until it reaches a room that has... like it's a square room with a stairwell going down on your right and a pathway on your left. So you take the pathway on the left, and if you follow that all the way to the end, there's a regular illusory wall that brings you into a locked room that you can't continue through, but it has an item in. But on your path to that illusory wall, it's kind of like a U. You'll see this archway that clearly has a pathway, but it's been bricked up. So you can see like the length of the brick, and then it's bricked on the other side. So you could see it. Like every time I walked by, I had hit it or rolled into it, right? Thinking like, oh fuck, this is fucking stupid. This is clearly something, right? But every time you roll into it, there's nothing. But if you sit there and just kind of hit it, now apparently like you do more damage depending, like certain weapons can do less, whatever, right? Like somebody might do it a little quicker or a little slower. But it is kind of pointless. I don't know why you would really need the shortcut, but Yeah, and like that dead end, like the first illusory wall that, um, oh, it actually heals itself? What?
The
So,
wall heals itself.
yeah, so I did it. I wonder if you could do it from the other side, because this is exactly where you come out right here. Oh, this guy gives me something? A
Yeah.
letter to Burn Hall? Interesting. So here, I'll show it. No, it's the wrong way. Okay, so that's Lady Tanith right there. Come through here. Stupid snail. Follow, follow, follow. Okay, so this is the room with the stairwell.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so this stupid wall right here. Super obvious. These guys are gonna... See, I wonder if I could use this. Probably be quicker to just... It was weird too, because last time I was bouncing off of it. Yeah, like that. Stupid snail.
Mm. Maybe. What bow do you use?
Bow? Did you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Typically I just use like the basic longbow.
You said basic bow?
Basic longbow. Like it's just, yeah, just called longbow. I mean, some of them seem to have some... Oh yeah, there it is. What's up? That's so weird. That makes me think like there's more of these somewhere else. But it's bad enough having to roll into every wall, hoping to find something. Dude, is that a picture of Radon too? What the fuck? And then this shit will actually mend itself, which is kind of dumb. And then this room here is... I'm pretty sure this is the blocked door that's in the hallway. I feel pretty confident that this dead-end illusory wall door... Or, like, you have to get into... go through an illusory wall to get into this room. But... I wonder if I can throw, like, a rainbow stone through the door. That was a thing in Bloodborne. Shit. Wonder if I'll be able to see any of those. Oh, I have this shortcut. I was just thinking, I'm like, oh my god, oh, it is! Oh no, hold on. Yeah, it is! It is the same door. Huzzah! Okay, so that, I can totally see the rainbow stones coming through the door. Confirmed.
giant dead fish, octopus, fish, octopus, spider, or something.
Dude, you know like the crazy ball, like octopus things?
Mm,
So I was just killing one of those one day, and it dropped a helmet.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can get a helmet that is essentially that. And I know
Was it like a
Alexander.
stone helmet?
No, no, no. It's like I don't know if it's made out of stone.
Uh,
Let me double check. So it's actually called the octopus head. Doesn't really do anything. It appears a land octopus, whelp worn directly on the head, has a lingering warmth reminiscent of human skin. Those who can withstand the smell will find its organic elasticity excellent for negating strikes. Okay, so it probably like increases some type of like physical damage reduction, something. But I mean, I got a bunch of like the stone um, wizard heads.
oh, get out of here. I hate these dudes with magic damage. They dead, though.
Yeah, and then there's the stone heads that actually drop from the imps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so far I've gotten 3 of them. The cat, the wolf, and the corpse. Corpse one looks pretty badass. And then this increases your arcane silver tier mask. Raises the potency of bubble skills. What the fuck? Oh, apparently I seen a video where Buddy was saying that longhorn was the best one.
Mm. Oh, the longhorn was the one that does all the damage and shit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's weird. Why isn't that guy there? Oh. He literally just phased into existence.
oh, so this the death chick that was in the bed and left? Thea? Is
Thea.
that her name?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yee. Yeah, Fia's champions. Well, you'll talk to Fia. Okay, so, and then depending on, shit. Like, did you give, somebody D's armor, or did you keep the armor?
I gave it to somebody.
Okay, so he's gonna show up. So, I'm not exactly sure how it plays out, but, like, you might have to, like, speak to her until she, runs through all her dialogue, and then rest. Well, if you have a Grace in the room, rest.
Oh, yeah.
Try that, because there might something might happen if you rest. Yeah, like I know 100% like the dude in the armor show back up.
Mm.
So like if you like beat everything that is thrown at you and she's just kind of chilling there and nothing has happened, yeah, I would say then rest. I swear there was a Grace in here too. I wonder, are these guys gonna drop the magma sword? Is that gonna be a thing? Yeah, he probably had his item discovery pretty high up, because funnily enough, our item discovery is tied to the arcane stat.
Recovery attack.
Yeah, so like, you know how sometimes enemies can drop items? Like they'll drop like pieces of armor and weapons that are like rare drops for them?
Mm.
Yeah, like if you have higher item discovery, like the silver scarab, any kind of like, right now I'm using the silver tier helmet, I think it's called. Yeah, silver tier mask. So that increases arcane. So you put that on and you look at the item discovery stat, and it goes up, like as you increase your arcane.
Over.
Fuck, I don't know if I've rested at that grace. Oh, yeah, but apparently there's fucking any of the snake men that have the lava weapons. You can farm their weapons. There's a magma sword that comes from one of them. I think all of them just drop the magma sword, potentially. I'm not sure. But I know one of them uses a whip. I think there's 2 sword guys and a whip.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who figured all this mess out.
Yeah. Well, I guess some people just get lucky, right? And like typically, like if you don't like say like that clean rot set, you know what I mean? Like we see these badass knights. I'm pretty sure they even showed, maybe, or it might have just been Melania, but like, and then we can't find it in game. Although we do get her armor, which is very similar. I haven't really looked at the both of them, so I don't know which one's better.
Bro, look at this Lich Dragon, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, yeah. See that. Yeah, dude. And there's a handful of them that you can kill, and they all give like red lightning dragon spells.
Dang.
Yeah, one of them is like an ice lightning spell. I don't know, but you definitely want to kill all of them as possible, as like, because I've got quite a few.
I wasn't ready. Fuck me up on the first go around. Like I didn't even hit him once. I wasn't ready for that. I was thinking it was gonna be like a person or something, like you know, a humanoid feature.
Yeah,
A
you
fucking
just fight the
dragon.
3 champions. Well, like she's sitting at the body of Godwyn, which is like the first to die, like the first demigod to die.
Yeah, he's like a fish. Tail.
Yeah, kind of weird, eh?
Yeah.
But then apparently, I think like that face that we see is supposed to be his face as well.
That's weird because I can't call my horse.
No. No,
Yeah,
you're inside. I mean,
yeah.
attack the wings, you know, they're pretty good. You don't necessarily have to get like right, oh shit, right in there. But you just gotta watch out for like the new spells, like the new attacks.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a dragon.
Fuckity fuck. I died that. At least I thought I did. And by dragon caught me off guard last time.
Yeah.
Remember it's a good straight. Did I get my food? It's not good. I'm not moving enough to that food. Mending room of the death princess.
Yeah, so like that's one of the things that you need for an ending. Right? So if you were gonna do the Elden Lord ending, right? I believe at the end you're presented with something that you could then be like, hey, I want to use the Mending Rune of Death. And then bada boom, bada bing. I guess you're like Death Elden Lord.
Or
Kind of debating. I don't know. I feel like Dung Eaters is probably a pretty cool one to do. He just wants like pure chaos. He wants to curse everybody. He's like, ah. I think like Gold Mask and Corrin would probably want to like just keep everything going as it was, you know, the Golden Order kind of thing.
oh, he's the master.
Sorry?
The guy you was talking about with the twin faces or whatever.
Twin Faces? Oh yeah. He showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an interesting one.
Oh, that was their mama. Feel as their mother. Look at this
Crazy.
rotten whore.
Fucking pretty crazy.
Okay, can I keep that? I'm supposed to kill him? And talk to him. Yes, I will. Who's the fucking Darren? Is Darren like
D.
the other head on his body?
Yeah, so D was the guy that died in Round Table Hold. This guy that's here now is D's brother. So
Okay.
so Fia gives you the dagger, you give the dagger to D. D and Fia go into that room and D dies, you pick up his armor. So you're going through your journeys, you find this fucking naked guy just chilling, and for some reason you just happen to know that this is D's brother, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know, does he say anything? He might tell you, I don't know, but you get the option to give the armor. I was like, fuck, if I have an option to give the armor, I'm like, there's probably something gonna come from that, you know? Give him
Yeah.
the armor, right? It's just one armor set. In the worst case scenario, you got a second playthrough, you can always just reset everything and do everything opposite, you know? Any kind of
Word.
decision you made, you know, like, oh, I gave the potion to Gideon this time. On this playthrough, I poisoned Nefeli. You know? Which on the next playthrough, I'm gonna save that potion and give it to fucking Dung Eater. Because then if you give it to Dung Eater, you can have him as a puppet.
Nice.
So, I mean, I used Nefeli, I think, like, twice. As, like, an NPC summons for bosses. I want to say, I don't know, for I can only remember Godric, but it might have been Morgott and Godric? Oh. I don't know, for some reason I feel like there was a second time I summoned her.
Word.
But, Godric's the only one that I can really say for sure.
It's this guy. He gave me his sword and his uniform, but I cannot find it. So let's jump up in here. Oh, here it is. Great sword.
Damn it. A black dumpling? That's the first time I've gotten one of those. You know the guys that look like those, remember in Bloodborne there was the people that would drink brain fluid? Oh shit. So it reminds me of those people. They kind of like scream and run at you and try to grab you with their big kind of like fat head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of those just dropped. Yeah, a black dumpling. I think there's another one here. No, albinoric blood clot.
So, what you said this big dead fish thing is right here?
That she's like sitting by?
Yeah,
It's the corpse of Godwin.
got one.
So I don't know, because you know at the beginning of the game, the dude that's like, or even in the trailer, he had like the blonde braid and he was like hitting the hammer. He was like he was forging something, or it kind of looked like he was breaking it, but
Yeah, and it was like his back was cracking or some shit.
exactly. Yeah, so that is Godwin, right? So apparently he tried to like I don't know if he broke it, but apparently he was trying to repair it at some point after it was broken.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know the Black Knife Assassins?
Uh-huh.
They, with Ronnie, like Ronnie the Witch, got a piece of like the Rune of Death. So you know during the Beast Clergy fight, when he turns to Malekith, he has that thing on his hand, and
Yeah,
he
that
pulls the
rune,
sword
it
out.
stabs it.
Yeah, that's the Rune of Death, right? So that's why at the beginning of it, he's like, prepare to encounter destined death or some shit like that. He says, right? Like, so they got a piece of the Rune of Death from him, Malekith, and then somehow used that, and they're like super cloak of invisibility. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like a joke, but that's like how they like were able to infiltrate. So they couldn't see it, and then like even in the lore, why you buy the Sentry Torch from Altus Plateau is so that like the guards would always be able to see the assassins coming. Right, because they fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how he goes from that person in the trailer to what do you call it? The person in the trailer to like the corpse that's by Fia. You know what I mean? I feel like that's
Yeah.
weird. But it's the same thing with like Radagon and Marika, right? Because Marika is a girl, Radagon's a guy. Like I don't quite get how they're one and the same.
They're the same person,
Yeah,
Radagon and Mary.
and Marika, yeah, and like I don't think we ever like encounter Marika. I think that's just like a lore thing.
Uh,
But I mean, we definitely encounter Radagon.
oh yeah. Huge engine. I think I've been through all of that. Oh,
Shit. Shit. Please no die. Okay, seemingly much harder to kill without the L2.
time for this. It's your turn. Oh, let me see what I can get from.
So it seems like just killing the snake lady.
I see. Well, but doomed to follow the path in order to like a true.
Shit.
Won't you consider our Lord will...
Fuck, I can't get the tonic of forgetfulness from her, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill her. I mean, she is asking me to kill her. But I think you get, it's called the Dedicator's Woe, so I could have clicked on it and found out what it was, but gonna be a surprise. I think it's a talisman, but it might be a weapon. I don't know what kind of weapon she'd be having. What do you think the odds if you don't kill Tanith that she just ends up eating the head eventually? That would be pretty crazy.
Oh, it's just a box. I was about to say, somebody dropped off a Star Wars Lego set in front of my door.
Like, oh,
Or no fucking Star Wars Legos.
man, some of them can be worth money, dude. Even
Oh,
just some of the new sets, like, they're expensive. Oh,
yeah. Dang.
Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you where to take Lord Rykard's Great Rune. Lord Rykard is the demigod that you fight in Volcano Manor. You get his Great Rune, but it's not usable yet. You need to bring it to the corresponding Divine Tower, which is down here, which is the Divine Tower of West Altus. To reach this tower, however, you need to find a cave called the Sealed Tunnel. It's right in this little ravine here, not too far from the outer walled Phantom Tree, and very close to the Minor Earth.
Okay.
man, I didn't get the elevator.
Yeah, everybody tough. Bro, I gotta get out of this house, man. Shit, I've been stuck up in here so long. I got like 3 more bosses to beat.
Like, go for a walk.
Do something. I don't know. Yeah, I might just go to like the flea market or something and walk around there.
See if anything's cool. See if there's anything cool.
Yeah. Might as well. It's nice and well, it's kind of windy outside, but nice. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Shit, you probably beat the game twice by the time.
No,
Like, oh man, I'm on the last boss.
I am kind of like, I mean, I definitely could have made it happen a little quicker.
Oh, really?
Because it seems like you really just gotta get to the capital and beat, like, fuck, what's, you know, Morgoth the Grace Given is like, or like Last King, whatever. So it's Godfrey, like the yellow version of Godfrey, and then Morgoth in the capital, and then it's like Fire Giant. Now, whether you need like something like Dung Eater's Quest or Fia's or something, shit, to actually complete it at the end, that might add a little bit of time, but and like I still plan to go through like Halleck Tree. Want to beat Melania again.
All the items in Halleck Tree. That shit was giving me some problems, man. Already, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, it is definitely a rough area for sure.
Alright, bro. I'll catch you later, man.
Peace.
champion, mother.
God damn it. Fuck, I'm dumb. Bro. Fudge. Get the fuck out of this way. Fuck off, dude. God damn it. Fuck. Fuck, man. Fuck.